Hey y'all, today I'm here to introduce myself. I go by Erica Plants. I reside in Savannah, Georgia, which is a Zone 8B, coastal Georgia. And here we grow over 100 varieties year round in my garden. Everything from fruit trees to brassicas, cucurbits, you name it, we do it, and we do it organically. Now, as you notice, everything is in containers, and the reason it's in containers is because we are renting currently while my husband pursues his college degree at SCAD. And so at this moment, it just works for us. But I could afford to grow in other things, but I opted to stay in containers and things of like pools and buckets for the simple fact that I want it to be accessible to everybody. In my garden, though, this is a pollinator oasis. And so we are 100% chemically free over here. We don't even use neem or DE. We rely on polyculture and permaculture assisting us in confusing the plants and the insects with the different pheromones. And it works really well because you'll notice there's not much with bites on it. I do toxic gardening, like taking these marigolds and just sprinkling them everywhere because I believe in healthiness and pollination of all sorts. And so you can always see me out in the garden doing something reckless. If I was to describe my gardening style, it would be chaos. I am definitely a chaos gardener. So in the different beds, like here, you see we have the pineapple sage and lettuce, kales and collards, carrots, all sorts of things, potatoes, and it's all in the bed together. This on my front porch is my citrus trees. I have about 10 of them and they're all bearing fruit. And then we have some blueberries as well growing in containers. We have an awesome, wonderful climate that comes with extra perks of long-term growing year-round, but also fighting pests and mold and mildew and all kinds of other problems that come with the moisture. I have been gardening since 2019, and I started out of desperation of recalls and the VA throwing extra medicine at my husband. Something just told me, hey, I want to grow my own food. So in this competition, though, I hope to win the grand prizes of the Bitcoin, the $50,000, even the 5 acres of land would be fab because I want to open a CSA. The portion that will be the most challenging to me, I believe, will be the squash, the heaviest squash. And that's because they just don't grow well in this area. It's because our moisture just kicks their butts. But the one I think I will ace will be the sweet potatoes. And the reason I think I'll be acing the sweet potatoes is my first time. And since then, I've grown large sweet potatoes. My hot summers are ideal for it. And I'm excited to see that. Another complex one will be the tomatoes. Because again, the heat here gets so intense, it will slow production down. So this is me throwing my hat in. It is nice to meet you all. And I hope you stay tuned. Y'all have a good one.